Hi there. It's Bernice. I just this video is a little bit about incarnated realms and what those are, and realm reading, and because I've been mentioning in the past, in a couple of my past few videos in the monthly oracle card readings, that I'm a certified realm reader. So I thought I'd give a little background on what exactly incarnated realms are. So I thought this would be a good chance to upload this video while it's still fresh and still new. And yeah, so without further ado, let's get started. So I remember back in May when the Maleficent movie came out, when my boyfriend and I went to go see it, I just like completely fell in love with the movie and was like, oh, the entire time it was just like I would love to be in that realm and that kingdom and that just in that entire celestial world, you know, with fairies and other magical beings. And that entire movie, during that entire movie, I was just like, just so like glued to it and just in love with it. And after the movie, I came out with a big smile on my face, and I was just like thinking to myself, like, oh, wouldn't it be so wonderful to live in a magical place like that and have magical powers and be able to fly and cast spells and do this and do that and live amongst fairies and other magical beings. And I was telling this to my boyfriend, and he was looking at me all weird, and he's like, I guess. He's like, the movie was all right. It was cool. It was cool. But I guess he didn't quite understand where I was coming from, because I think I was like off in La La Land, and I think this was the incarnated wise one in me that really missed being able to use those magical powers and work with the fairies and other celestial magical beings. So you're wondering, like, what the heck is she talking about? Incarnated wise one, you missing having magical powers. Working with fairies, what the heck? So what the heck am I talking about? So got something in my eye. Excuse me. I am talking about incarnated realms. Incarnated realms are essentially places that your soul, your energetic being, has traveled to and spent time in. Essentially, another world, another dimension outside of Earth, outside of this planet. Spending time in these realms and then these other in these other times of space and whatnot gives us our unique traits and our unique gifts and our unique abilities. You can say it's like astrology or ancestry or even numerology to some degree. Realms even, incarnated realms even give you your personality, your appearance, your work ethic, how many friends you have or don't have, whether you like to socialize or don't socialize, It, it determines your career, um, your likes, your dislikes. The more time your soul, your energetic being, has spent in one particular realm, the more you will start to relate and take on more specific physical characteristics of that particular realm. Um, so you're probably wondering, like, am I from a realm? Uh, Most people are, but most people aren't. Some people aren't. So you may ask yourself these few questions. Now, I've done a lot of reading over the past few months, and a lot of research, and I even got certified in this topic, in this subject. So you may ask yourself, these few questions. I just read Doreen Virtue's Realms of the Earth Angels, which is a good read. It's a quick read if you're interested in this subject. And so you may ask yourself, am I from a realm? Am I from another planet? Ask yourself these questions. Do you feel different from others? Do you feel like you're an outsider that doesn't belong? I know I definitely did for some time, but I, definitely embraced it and went with it. Do you have a deep desire to make the world a better and more peaceful place? Yes. Everybody wants that. But do you have a deep passion for it? Ask yourself that. Do you have a passion for healing, teaching, or even helping others, yet you yourself have difficulties in your own life, such as addictions to food, sex, alcohol, drugs, dependencies in relationships? Do you have those problems in your life? Even if you want to, help others, do you have a passion for healing and teaching and even helping others? Do you have those difficulties in your life? Do you have, you could be, ask yourself those questions. Are you sensitive to violence, to noise, to traffic? Do you find yourself avoiding going to the mall on a Saturday at 12 p.m. because it's far too crowded and the traffic of people running around on a Saturday is just too much for you? Ask yourself that. Is it too energetically draining for you? Do you have ringing in one or both of your ears? If you do, it may not be medical related. Most of the time it's not. This is divine communication, the divine communicating with you. So don't disregard this ringing as something wrong with you. It's your guides and your angels trying to get your attention and trying to say hello. We're trying to send you a message. So if you answered yes to most of these questions, then you're most likely from an incarnated realm, or what Doreen Virtue likes to say, an earth angel. An earth angel is an incarnated being. So, and what you're probably asking is, how many realms are there? And according to Doreen Virtue, who has founded and studied this topic of incarnated realms. There are at least 13 uh, hybrid realms, mixed realms um, currently, but more are always being discovered. Um, but there are 4 core main realms of incarnated beings. And so, to make it easy on you out there, I don't want to confuse anybody because anybody can find themselves in any realm. Um, so, for a moment, I found myself in one realm, and then I found myself in another realm, and then I found myself in another realm. I found myself in like 3 realms. But whatever realm you feel like you find yourself most drawn to, and you keep on like rewinding to that part, then you're most likely that, you know, from that realm. Um, so I will give a little breakdown on what the 4 core realms are. You have the incarnated angels, incarnated elementals, incarnated star persons or star people, and incarnated wise ones. So I'll give little bullet point detailed informations about each one, and yeah. So incarnated angels. Incarnated angels are essentially people who have incarnated from the angelic realm into human form to come to earth. So these are angels that come down to earth and incarnate into a human body. So to help out the earth, to spread, to help and to help others and to give more love and be unconditional to one another. These are incarnated beings are 100% helpful and pure and have pure one unconditional love for others. They may carry guilt and worry, and they love, 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 love to talk about their feelings. They often have no solution when they talk about their feelings to others, so others may get frustrated when they talk about their feelings and they have no solutions presented. And these incarnated angels often have the heart-shaped face, and they often look like like angels. They often look like angels. And if you go into their home, you often see angels everywhere. They are absolutely in love with angels. So angel statues, angel perfume, angel clothing, angels everywhere. The incarnated angel may suffer from low self-esteem and may carry a little bit of weight on themselves because, you know, they're always they're shielding themselves from other people's negativity and from low energies. So they shield themselves with weight and cushion. So they may often have a little bit of a tummy, and they may often have lighter hair as well. They are a very sensitive and shy people, and they may often confuse rescuing with love. So they may often get into codependent relationships where they think that they could rescue and fix the person that they're with. And yeah. So So that's the incarnated angel. Next is the incarnated elemental, which elementals are fairies, elves, flower fairies, star fairies, forest fairies, mer fairies, unicorns. Yes, there are unicorns out there. Pixies, brownies, and nymphs. Um, these incarnated beings are the angels of nature. They have a great kinship with animals and a deep, deep, deep love for nature. So anybody who abuses nature, is disrespectful to the earth, the elemental is gets highly, highly upset and angry with those people who abuse the earth and disrespect it. Um, these incarnated beings would often spend time with animals or be alone in nature rather than spend time with actual humans or friends, or they just rather spend time with animals or be by themselves in nature, because their connection, their closeness with nature is that strong. They often they have a fiery attitude and a fiery sense of humor as well. This is the incarnated realm that can often have addictions as well. So, but they love to play. Incarnated elementals love to play. They love to play. So they love to have fun. They love to play music. They love to be with animals. They just love to play. Yeah. And they often look like their namesake. So if you see somebody that looks like a fairy, that most chances are is that they probably are an incarnated fairy. Or if they look like a pixie, they probably are a pixie. So, incarnated star persons. These beings are often from other planets and galaxies, and they are here on Earth in human form to help others bring peace, but only at a distance. So these people, these incarnated beings, are from outer space, from other planets, other galaxies. They've never been here to Earth. This is their first time on Earth. They are here to bring peace to Earth, since Earth is such a violent planet. They cannot stand violence in any type of way, shape, or form, since they don't see it there on their home planets. These people are the most peace-loving of all the realms, and they can't stand it in any way. What to look for in an incarnated star person is their distance. They're distant in their personality. They're often a workaholic, and yet in their eyes, they're often unusual looking. Their eyes are seemingly glowing, and maybe their eyebrows are probably thin, or they just have unusual eyes, overly round, and disconnected. Like there's some spaciness in their eyes. So they tend to be the workaholics. They tend to do good and orderly deeds out of the blue and not be recognized for it. And these people are just here, these incarnated beings are just here to bring peace and order to the earth. And when they're time to go home, they don't, it's time for when their service is done here on earth, they just want to go back home to their home planet. They see earth as, you know, as a as a teenager who's amped up on steroids holding a gun. That's how violent that they see this planet of ours as a very violent young planet who's about to self-destruct itself. So these people are just here to bring peace in all shapes and forms. On to the incarnated wise ones. Incarnated wise ones were here. They're the only beings that used to live on Earth. None of the other realms that I mentioned before have lived here on Earth before, except for the incarnated wise ones. Incarnated wise ones have lived on Earth over and over and over and over again for eons of years. They lived as sorcerers, witches, high priests, and priestesses, and wizards. They are here to teach. They are born wise. Incarnated wise ones give long, detailed answers when asked a question. They love, love, love being on Earth. As with the other incarnated realms, when you ask them if they love being here on Earth, they would much rather go back home. Incarnated wise ones would much rather stay here on Earth. They love Earth. They often have heart issues because it breaks their heart when they see their Earth, when they see Earth is being harmed and destroyed in the way that it's been lately. So, and when you look into their eyes, you see wisdom, you see knowingness, and you see knowledge, and you also see a sense of sorrowness when you look into their eyes. So if you find yourself in any of these realms, just ask yourself, I'll be posting more, ask yourself that question from before, am I from a realm? And then watch over this video, and I'll be posting more on my blog about what the particular realms mean, point by point, and maybe also here on YouTube, I'll probably be posting a little bit more about what the realms mean. And if you're interested in getting to know what realm you're from and want a realm reading, I do those via Skype, and you can go to my website for that, and I have all the links provided on on my YouTube page, so please connect with me, and I hope that this video was informative and answered some of your questions about what incarnated realms are and realm reading, and I hope you find out how magical of a person you are, because we are all we all are magical beings, and to do a realm reading, you just want to, if you want to do a realm reading, find out how magical you are, I'm here to teach, and it's the wise one in me, and please, don't be shy, and thank you for watching this video. It's been a little lengthy, and please like, subscribe, share, and comment. And thank you for watching. I'll be posting more videos, not only about Incarnated Realms, about other topics as well. Please visit my info page, my bio page, about what topics I'll be talking about. So, thanks for watching. Bye.